Well, welcome in once again, everybody, to another spectacular show of Southern Nevada Living. We have a very, very special show today because we have a very, very special guest for you that you're thoroughly going to enjoy. I'm Dennis Silvers, alongside real estate agent, broker extraordinaire, Elaine Hansen from Realty One. And how you doing today? I'm sure you've had a busy week as usual.
I have had a busy week, but very excited about today.
Yeah,
yep.
Should be excited.
Very excited. Got a great guest.
We have a very
honored.
Yeah, we're both excited about our guest today, and we better let them know who it is.
Yes.
It is the Lieutenant Governor of the great state of Nevada, Stavros Anthony, is joining us today. And the topic of the week is Las Vegas, Nevada real estate, the big picture. Stavros, somebody looked up your name for me, and it refers to the cross of Christ. Am I right?
That's correct.
That's beautiful.
This is Stavros.
Yeah. And you kept saying it's one of the most popular names of Greece.
It is. I think I'm the only one in Nevada, but Greece is a pretty common name. But yeah, it means the cross.
Yeah.
Stavros.
That's
beautiful.
That is very, very cool. You started your career here with Las Vegas Metro PD, and I believe you retired as a captain, if memory serves me correct.
Yes, that's correct.
And you were with them, what, 27, 28 years?
29 years.
29 years.
And my last 10 years, I was captain. I was the commander of vice narcotics, motorcycle officers. I had an area command and some other assignments.
Yeah, you did a lot. You received your master's from UNLV in '99 and a PhD in sociology, which is very, very cool. So you've had a heck of a lot of education.
Yes, you have.
Yeah, I decided I wanted to do something productive during my off time, and I figured that was a great place. So it was wonderful. Met a lot of folks, learned a lot of things that helped me advance in my life.
Yeah, I have a friend that wanted me to ask you. So how did you get into politics after all of this?
So as you mentioned, I received my master's and PhD. I was the first one to receive a master's degree with the police department, and then I was the first one to ever receive a PhD in the police department. So I was kind of known as the higher education guy. I had a lot of police officers come to me and say, "Hey, I want to, pursue my education, but I don't know how to do it. Can you help me?"
Yeah.
So I helped a lot of folks, and then the opportunity came up to run to the Board of Regents, which was a non-paid part-time position.
Right.
Interfere with my job as a captain. So I got some friends together, asked them, anybody know how to run a campaign? They all said no. We did it anyway, and I just happened to win and became a member of the Board of Regents. And it was, like I said, a part-time thing. And that just kind of got me involved in politics and ended up pursuing after that.
Being elected in 2022 as Lieutenant Governor, and when you guys first got elected, I think I told you and the governor, it's really a law and order administration up there. Mm-hmm. He's sheriff for 2 terms. You're with Metro for 3 decades, so no fooling around up there. Strictly law and order.
Yeah, it's kind of an intriguing story. I mean, Bart and I were captains with the police department at the same time, and we knew each other. And then I ended up retiring when I won my race to the Las Vegas City Council, and then he ended up becoming sheriff. And then he decided to run for governor.
Yeah.
I decided to run for lieutenant governor.
Yeah.
Separate ticket. You run separately, but it was probably the first time anywhere in the country that 2 former leaders in law enforcement together as governor and lieutenant.
I believe you're right.
Public safety is a big deal for both of us.
Yeah, I believe you're right.
Yeah, definitely.
I think Elaine has a question for you.
I do. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it. We were hoping that you could maybe explain what exactly a lieutenant governor does.
That's a great question because nobody knows exactly. I always have to spend some time talking about that. So that's the very first question. So I'm the second highest constitutional office in the state of Nevada. There's a governor, the lieutenant governor, secretary of state, attorney general, controller, and treasurer. So as lieutenant governor, according to the Constitution, I am the president of the Senate. So as you know, the legislative session is 120 days
Right.
every 2 years. So I move up to Carson City, as well as all the legislators. And then I actually run the floor session every single day in the Senate. I make sure I preside over the Senate, make sure the rules are followed and the quorum is followed. And we have a session every single day during the session. Sometimes they're 30 minutes, sometimes they're 7-8 hours, depending on what's going on. So,
Wow.
but that's 120 days every 2 years. So what do I do the rest of the time? I'm the chairman of the Nevada Tourism Commission. So I promote tourism all over the state of Nevada. So I want Nevadans to tour Nevada. I want the rest of the country to tour Nevada, and I want the rest of the world to tour Nevada.
Yeah.
I'm the chair of the Outdoor Recreation Advisory Board, so we focus on outdoor recreation to make sure that we have sustainability in our outdoor recreation, that people have access to our outdoor recreation, and it's a big tourism driver also. We want tourists to come here and enjoy our great outdoors all over the state. I'm the vice chair of the Nevada Board of Transportation, so we oversee NDOT, Nevada Department of Transportation.
Okay.
So we're
Wow.
responsible for thousands and thousands of state roads all over Nevada. I'm also on the board of the Governor's Office of Economic Development. So it is our job to attract companies to Nevada and to diversify the economy. And then beyond that, I can kind of do whatever the heck I want to do.
That kind of sounds like all that's going to keep you very busy.
Yeah. You got to be
Yes.
a busy
Yes.
guy.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
You've
Wow.
got to be a busy guy. Right, real quick, how's your golf game? If you get time to play any.
No, I haven't probably played in 6 months between the legislative
Yeah.
session and I got a little sciatic nerve in my back, which kind of put me out for a while.
Yeah.
So, I'm hoping that everything's settled down. But as you know, we're starting campaign mode.
Yeah.
I'm up for re-election. The governor's up for re-election. So that's part of the activities now. But I definitely need to get outdoors and play a little golf.
Yeah,
Glad you
absolutely.
reminded me about that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Well, I think with that, Governor, we're probably going to stop here.
Yep.
Take a
little break.
short break. And when we come back, we're going to have a lot more with our very special guests, Lieutenant Governor Stavros Anthony. So don't move.
Stick
We're
around.
back right after this.
Looking to buy or sell a home in the Las Vegas area? Elaine Hansen with Realty One Group. Born and raised right here, with over 28 years of full-time, full-service experience. Call today and make your next move with confidence.
On a strip built on legends, the real magic happens here. Step inside the Magician's Room, where world-class illusionists and mind-bending mentalists make the impossible happen inches from your seat. Fast, intimate, unforgettable. This is Vegas magic, up close. The Magician's Room at the Link Promenade in Las Vegas. Step inside and leave reality at the door.
Looking for a night out that's pure Vegas? Welcome to Jimmy Kimmel's Comedy Club, voted best comedy club in Las Vegas. Located at the Link Promenade, just steps from the High Roller, it's your ticket to big laughs from top comics handpicked by Jimmy Kimmel himself. No two shows are alike. Every night's a headliner, and every seat's a great one. Get your laughs at the best. Jimmy Kimmel's Comedy Club, only in Vegas, only at the Link.
Hey Vegas! Celebrate every day in style at the Composer's Room. we bring you non-stop entertainment infused with the vibrant spirit of Las Vegas. Our tavern serves the best drinks in town. Whether you're a cocktail connoisseur or a beer buff, our bartenders got you covered. And let's not forget about the food. Our culinary delights are sure to tantalize your taste buds. Come for the entertainment and stay for the food. Reserve your visit to the Composer's Room today and start celebrating Las Vegas our way.
All right, welcome back to more Southern Nevada Living. I'm Dennis, she's Elaine. Great conversation with our Lieutenant Governor of Nevada, Stavros Anthony. And I want to kick it off, Governor, and ask you, with the ever-growing wage gap, what's being done about low-income housing here to help buyers and renters?
Yeah, that's a topic on everybody's mind, not only the state of Nevada, but cities and counties. And obviously, Elaine knows a little bit about that as a broker. That's something that we continually need to work on, is to make sure we have housing that is affordable for first-time renters, first-time buyers. And I mean, there's obviously a lot involved in that. Interest rates play a big deal on a federal level. On a city and county level, we have to make sure that cities and counties are working with developers to make sure it's easy for them to put up housing. We can't, and we need to zone land to make sure that affordable housing is available. So cities and counties need to be part of that equation. On a state level, I think what's really important on a state level, our job is to get more land released in Nevada. As you know, about 87% of Nevada is owned by the federal government. So we're really struggling to get more land release, especially here in Southern Nevada, through the BLM process, through the legislative process, to get more. The more land we have, the more we can develop, and the cheaper the cost will be. Because we can bring down the price of land. And really, as far as I'm concerned, when it comes to affordable type of housing, I have no issues giving developers the land for free, as long as they commit to making the housing affordable, whether it's purchasing or whether it's renting. So there's a lot involved in this whole housing process, but it comes down to incentivizing developers to build that type of housing. So they need to make money. Brokers need to make money. Real estate agents need to make money. So we have to set up a system where everybody wins, including the people that are renting and buying. So it's not outrageous. And then something else that has really kind of popped up in the last couple of years is we're getting a lot of these hedge funds that are buying up big chunks of land houses to rent out. And the issue that I think we're starting to struggle with is they kind of monopolize the price of rent, where it's a point where they can kind of charge whatever they want. So there may have to be some legislation in the future that deals with big hedge funds buying up huge amounts of housing and kind of setting the price, and sometimes setting the price too high. So
that's a great point.
It's a moving target, but it's something that we're constantly looking at.
Great. That's really good, because the hedge fund, that's been something of topic within the real estate industry, definitely. People have always said, Nevada can't rely just on the gaming and the tourism. We need some other businesses, to keep our economy strong. With that in mind, Mr. Lieutenant Governor, what are we doing as a state to attract new businesses?
Well, that's really one of my jobs on the Governor's Office of Economic Development. I mean, we have a board that oversees what's called GOED. It's in the executive branch. There's about 40 employees there. And it's really our job to really do two things. Number one is to go out all over the country and all over the world to attract really primarily non-gaming businesses here. And we've been doing a pretty good job attracting businesses in Nevada, primarily because we have no income tax. Our business taxes are fairly simple and they're lower than a lot of other states. We're really working hard to reduce regulations and licensing requirements. And let's face it, California is ripe for the pickings. They are probably the worst state in the country when it comes to opening and growing business. And we're getting a lot of businesses that we talk to that we can convince to pick up and leave California and come to Nevada. So we're getting a lot of non-gaming companies that are coming to Nevada. And then the other side of that is Go has an abatement process that companies can go through where they can, if they meet a certain checklist, we don't pick and choose the businesses. They have to meet a checklist. And if they pass that checklist, they can get their property, business, and sales tax abated over a 10-year period.
Okay.
And that's a big incentive.
Yes.
Real big.
Coming to Nevada, there aren't a lot of states that have that. So
Yeah.
you get somebody like Tesla that wants to build a $2 billion factory, and they can get a $250 million abatement, which is why they're building that factory and why they're putting 2,000 people to work. But about 90% of our abatements are small businesses, maybe 50 employees. They're about a $10 or $15 million company. They're getting around $250,000 in tax abatements, which is enough to cause them to come to Nevada. So I think we're doing a bang-up job of attracting kind of technology centers up in northern Nevada and a lot of manufacturing and warehousing down here in southern Nevada.
Yeah. Well, as you know, the purpose of this show, we try to put forth the people that are thinking about moving to southern Nevada, what the advantages are, why it's great to live here, and especially people, like you say, that have small businesses.
Yes.
Take advantage of what's afforded to you here in the state of Nevada.
We need the jobs, right?
Yeah.
For them to afford the houses.
Absolutely.
Yeah. The governor and I are working really hard to make sure we are a business-friendly state. I think we're doing pretty well there because of all the businesses that we're attracting.
Absolutely.
Excellent.
Absolutely, you are. All right, again, we're going to step away, take a short break, and we come back. We're going to finish off the show, I guess, with
it's going great.
Stavros Anthony. And so stick around. Don't move. We're going to be right back.
Looking to buy or sell a home in the Las Vegas area? Elaine Hansen with Realty One Group. Born and raised right here, with over 28 years of full-time, full-service experience. Call today and make your next move with confidence.
On a strip built on legends, the real magic happens here. Step inside the magician's room, where world-class illusionists and mind-bending mentalists make the impossible happen inches from your seat. Fast, intimate, unforgettable. This is Vegas magic, up close. The Magician's Room at the Link Promenade in Las Vegas. Step inside and leave reality at the door.
Looking for a night out that's pure Vegas? Welcome to Jimmy Kimmel's Comedy Club, voted best comedy club in Las Vegas. Located at the Link Promenade, just steps from the High Roller, it's your ticket to big laughs from top comics handpicked by Jimmy Kimmel himself. No two shows are alike. Every night's a headliner, and every seat's a great one. Get your laughs at the best. Jimmy Kimmel's Comedy Club, only in Vegas, only at the Link.
Hey Vegas! Celebrate every day in style at the Composer's Room. We bring you non-stop entertainment infused with the vibrant spirit of Las Vegas. Our tavern serves the best drinks in town. Whether you're a cocktail connoisseur or a beer buff, our bartenders got you covered. And let's not forget about the food. Our culinary delights are sure to tantalize your taste buds. Come for the entertainment and stay for the food. Reserve your visit to the Composer's Room today and start celebrating Las Vegas our way.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to more of Southern Nevada Living. I'm Dennis with Elaine, talking to our Lieutenant Governor, Stavros Anthony. And Stavros, Nevada for a long time has been one of the fastest growing states in the country, as you know. What are some of the factors here in Nevada that are attracting so many people to move here?
Boy, I mean, that list could go on for a long time. I mean, let's start with the weather. We probably have some of the best weather.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Southern Nevada. But, the weather is just absolutely wonderful in Nevada. And I mean, we don't have earthquakes really.
Yeah. Thank goodness.
Anymore because of the flood control.
Yeah.
But you can live in Las Vegas and 30 minutes you're up on Mount Charleston, 30 minutes you're at Lake Mead. And there's so much to do, but then you can take into consideration that we don't have an income tax. I think that's a big draw for a lot of
For
folks.
sure.
They can come here and their pension or their salary can be 10% better than any other state. And, we have, Nevada, you can live in Las Vegas, you can live in Reno, you can live in rural Nevada. We have open spaces that are available to so many people who do hiking and biking and boating, and the outdoor recreation opportunities are absolutely wonderful. And I think we're still a state that tries to stay out of people's business. We want people to come here and open up a business without us getting paid to kind of do what they want to do. So I think that those are the reasons why really a lot of people. And we're one of the fastest growing states in the country for many, many years. So
Las Vegas and Nevada has done a really great job of bringing in professional sports teams, as we know. There's a lot of talk about movie studios now coming. A lot of the locals, though, are concerned about giving the tax breaks or the taxpayer picking up the tab. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, you're right about the sports industry. I mean, I remember when I was on the Las Vegas City Council 10, 12 years ago, professional sports would not come to Las Vegas because they thought it would become corrupt and there would be gaming problems and issues. And now they're tripping over themselves to come here. I mean, we had the first one was the Golden Knights, which was completely privately funded. And then we get the Raiders, the A's are coming. We'll probably get an NBA franchise here. We have the Aces. We have professional lacrosse, professional volleyball, and F1, NASCAR. So we are the sports capital of the world as far as I'm concerned. The movie industry, that's a little controversial. In the last legislative session, the Democrats in the Assembly and the Senate introduced bills that created tax incentives for the movie industry. They were different in their methodology, and they couldn't roll them into one bill. They couldn't get passed, so they died in the last legislative session. There's still a push to give tax incentives to the movie industry. I don't know where that is going. It depends on what the bill looks like. It depends on how big the package is, what the tax incentives are. So it'll probably up to maybe the next legislative session to see if somebody can put together something that people are interested in. But you're right, the public has to be behind it. I mean, it has to be a big part. So we'll see how that works out.
I mean, because it could really bring a lot of jobs for us, correct? I mean,
yes, it could. We just need to do our due diligence to make sure that there are a lot of jobs created, that tax incentives are not more than what the jobs would be created. So we need to pay really close attention to make sure that we're doing the right thing.
Great.
I think it'd be good for us. I think it'd be really good for us. With all of the growth we're seeing, I'm sure that this creates new challenges, not only for you and the governor and the legislature. How do we make sure development stays balanced with infrastructure, things like roads, like schools, like the water has always been a concern here?
Yeah, I mean, that's really what it comes down to is that really the three primary challenges for us is land, water, and energy. We've already talked about land. We need to get more land released for not only housing, but for businesses. Water is something that we're always struggling with. In fact, we're kind of talking about paying attention to how much water a business uses to make sure that maybe they shouldn't come to Nevada because they're going to use too much water.
Okay.
So we are the best state when it comes to conservation. 99% of the water that goes down the drain goes to a treatment plant, goes back out to Lake Mead. comes out of Lake Mead, goes to another treatment plant. So, and we don't waste a lot of water outside. So I'm very proud of our state when it comes to conservation, but we have to make sure that we are taking care of our water source. And then energy is a big issue. We have data centers that are lined up to come to Nevada. That is a good tax break, diversifies the economy, creates good jobs, but we don't have the energy available to access. So we need to really start thinking about, you know, geothermal energy, hydrogen, nuclear energy, continue with natural gas, make sure we put the infrastructure in. So we need to stay on top of those three, because those are the three that are really going to put a roadblock in what we're trying to do in Nevada.
Yeah, definitely. Finally, what message would you like to share with us about the future of housing and growth in our great state?
Yeah.
I tell you, Nevada has a bright future. We are on track to be one of the greatest states in the country when it comes to you know, taking care of our people, taking care of our businesses, allowing people to grow. Yes. And as I mentioned before, individualism. We want people to come here and thrive and what they want to do. Obviously, you know, public safety is a big deal. We can't let them break the law, but we want to be kind of a big, wide, open space for people to come here and experiment and try new things. And that's something about Nevada. We're constantly reinventing ourselves, and that's why we continue to be a great state. We're not stagnant. The people here want to just grow and prosper. And I'll be in Nevada for the rest of my life, and I know you too well.
Yes. When are you going to be down here for a fundraiser?
Well, let's put one together.
Okay.
Down here.
we would love to. We would love to.
I appreciate that.
No, I'm serious. Elaine and I would be more than happy to help you put something together. Absolutely.
I'll tell you that I appreciate the support of the real estate community and real estate groups in my past elections. So I'll continue to support our realtors. And one thing that comes up on a regular basis in our legislature is rent control. Which we cannot have here in Nevada. That would just really destroy the whole housing community. So we need to fight rent control and those kind of regulations that really put a hamper. So if you want to hold a fundraiser for me and help me get elected, you are both great Americans. I appreciate that.
Oh, we'd be happy to do it. Let's work on that. Anyway, Lieutenant Governor, we're unfortunately out of time, and I know you're going up to a parade tonight. And by the way, before I forget, happy Nevada Day to everybody. Happy Halloween. I got a little balloon back here. And it's a good day.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah,
thank you for being a strong force.
Thank you very much for taking time out.
Strong force for us up there. Appreciate it.
You're both wonderful, so thank you for inviting me.
Well, thank you, and our best to the governor when you see him, and we'll be talking to you again shortly.
Okay. Happy Nevada Day weekend.
Absolutely. Thank you again very, very, very much. Very much. Okay. All right, everybody, that is going to wrap it up for this edition of Southern Nevada Living. Goes by all too quick.
Always does.
And we will see you back again with another edition of the show. And until then, happy Halloween, everybody.